I'll be doing a story time about how an event that I was supposed to have that I planned for 3 months was canceled the same week of the event, but I was still able to have it. Literally next day, y'all. Next day, found a new venue for free. This is a testimony. This is a testimony that God will work when it needs you as the chosen person for its work to work. Let me say this again. God will work when it needs you as the chosen person for the work to work.
Know that you are loved, even if you don't love yourself.
If you know details about my life, lucky you. But I'm not going to give too much details about who canceled the event, but I will talk about who helped make the event still happen. Basically, I've been working at this job where I was planning events since last year. I already spoke to my directors and I explained to them that my organization does events. Actually, even me getting hired for the job, I explained that I did events with my organization, so they were aware of that. But also I told them in person that I want to do an event through my organization, and I asked questions about, like, can I sell tickets and the money go to our organization? They said yes. And I wanted to partner with another basically organization at the job to have the event. So I was sending them emails. I'm gonna pull the emails up because we can still do that. Receipts. I was sending emails to this organization to work with them, and these are the different emails that I kept sending. And then when I got approved for the venue that was being used, I also sent an email, and this is the email I sent them. And so my job pays for the venue, like it covers the venue. Like I wouldn't be spending money out of my pocket. So I'm thinking, all right, I'm having an event where my organization is partnering. My organization, by the way, is Hidden Punk Network, partnering with another person, like another entity, right? Everything showed that it was a partnership. It was never something that I withheld in any way, but basically I got a text message from my one of my directors basically saying that he was instructed to put a pause on posting. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on. So then the Monday of that week, I spoke to the person that I needed to speak to, who explained everything to me. And they basically said that because of the Trump administration rolling back on DEI efforts and not giving people funding if they are doing DEI things, that it needed to be canceled. So I was confused because there were other things still happening related to that at this entity. So I was just like, all right, I was trying to speak up for myself, explain that there were people traveling from all these different places to come to this event. They didn't care. And then they tried to speak to the higher ups and it was just not working. And then when I followed up with them again, they then said that they never received any type of paperwork that my organization was partnering with them. But I would never receive the paperwork to give them paperwork back. You know what I'm saying? And at the job, there was no training, no policy procedure, so I'm unaware of how things work in the first place. And I explained that to them, and that was fine. And when I called my team members to explain to them that, like, they canceled the event, something in me felt like, all right, let me still try to find a way to have this event. So I decided to contact a few people that were a part of the event. Tiffany, TiffX Talks on Instagram. I contacted Black Lotus Holistic Health Collective, and Mayor Lind, the girl in the Philly towns. If you ever looking for a party, that's your girl. So when I contacted Tiff, she gave me a list of people to reach out to, and the reasons I contacted all these people is because Tiff owns a cafe having their opening in April. cafe in Philly called Sweet Bakes Couture. Black Lotus Collective owns a yoga studio, and Mayor Lynn does events, so I figured all these people would know how to connect me with a venue. Once I had like the contact from Tiff, I reached out to the very first person, which was Canvas Venue, and this woman was like literally an angel. Like I was bawling my eyes out crying to this woman like a freaking baby, and she just picked me up and gave me so many words of affirmations and said that she would help me find a venue, and that even if the people she sent me didn't contact me back, that I should contact her. So I contacted these people that she sent, and one person responded, but their place was too small, and then the other people didn't pick up. One picked up and then the phone just dropped, so I was like, all right, I guess this person doesn't want to help. So then I reached out to the other people that Tiffany sent me and the people that Mayor Lynn sent me, and like I just was not hearing back from anyone, and I just was crying like a freaking baby, y'all. And I reached back out to Canvas Venue and I explained that I haven't gotten anything back from anyone, and then she reached out to someone else named Michelle, another Michelle, and she basically, like, this woman like reached out to like 10 other places, and including the places that the Michelle from Canvas Venue already gave me. And like this is the email list, like sending emails, and 3 people responded the next day. And one of them, like the size limit was 40, which was too little. The other one, when I called him on the phone, or he called me on the phone, he basically explained that it was like the time that was the issue, but he wanted to give me a space for free, complimentary, and he actually does work where he does provide space for free for people who align with his mission. And then the other person that I contacted explained in the email that the call dropped, like her phone died, and that's why the call dropped. So this is the woman I spoke to the day before. So then when I called her back and I explained everything to her, she was just like, yeah, I'll give you the venue, like you can have the venue for free. I was like, ¿Cómo estás? Say it one more time. Say it one more time. I'm sorry. And then I was just like, okay. And then I explained the time, because that was like an issue that I kept running into, and she was like, yeah, that's fine, that works. And I was just like, wow. And then she's like, whatever you need, like just let me know. She knew that as soon as she heard me say Michelle, that like she knew like that she should help me. Like I was just like, Lord have mercy. My camera died, so that's why Talua has popped in, because I called her. So I'm updating Talua about the same thing I'm updating you guys about. She just made sure to check in with me to find out all the things I needed. It had tables, it had chairs. It was way bigger than what I thought it was going to be. This is what the space looks like as well, guys. You can see way bigger than what I expected. Like we didn't even need that much space, to be honest, but I am grateful for that, being able for us to do all the activities that we planned for this event. Yeah, like the event turned out great. Like these are probably pictures and stuff that I'm going to show you guys, but it just showed me that like one, like it was like it made me accept and aware that like there was a reason I put all that work in. Like it didn't go for no reason. Like it was like God was like, you did all of that, and I'm not about to let you just like it not go into being transmuted for what the reason you wanted it to be transmuted into this world. Like I feel like that the concept of reconnected diaspora serves a greater purpose beyond me and my own personal life, and I feel like it's God. So it's like God is, as long as me as like the conduit is willing to like put in the effort and the work to like take the steps to bring what God wants to life, then it will bring it to life. Like it's not like it literally, it's like I could have just been like, okay, the event is canceled, and then just like the event wouldn't have happened. But there's a reality, a parallel reality, where I was like, there has to be a solution. There has to be someone who will allow us to have this event. And it happened, right? And it's just like too often, like when we're in that type of situation, like we like succumb to like just failure and like thinking like, okay, it's just not gonna work for me. But literally next day, y'all, next day found a new venue for free. And these people could actually help me in terms of like learning more about funding and grants and owning businesses and having events and all these different, they have many event spaces all over Philadelphia. So yeah, that is basically how I was able to still have an event that was canceled. And I got the venue for free.
And that is incredible. That is amazing. And I love how you tied it to the fact that, yes, if you have the will and, you know, you put in your request, so to speak, to God, that things absolutely do come to pass.
Yeah, you literally just have to keep moving through the tears and sadness and pain. You just gotta keep moving. Like, keep taking whatever steps come to your mind. If something comes to your mind, then it's something trying to guide you to where you want to be. Like, but if you completely ignore whatever thoughts keep coming to your mind to achieve something, even when everything is showing you that it's impossible or not gonna work, like, of course it's impossible and not gonna work, but at least like you're trying, like God is trying to give you like the answers in your mind. It's trying to give you the map, but you have to listen to it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, I just hope that this helps someone out there who has an idea and they're just in an environment that's not willing to allow them to grow. I hope that you can keep pushing through it, and trust that God has like a plan for you. And maybe it's bigger than where you're at. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Bye.